Hello, hello. Hi. All right, it's Ask Dr. Latrice, and I am going to be answering one of the emails that came into my email in regards to infidelity. This young lady who does want to remain anonymous, and that's okay here, right? So, she's been married for 20 years. Her husband has had three affairs that she knows of. Um, and I say that she knows of. She said it's happened three times. I'm saying three times that you know about. Okay, I'm going to clear that up. So she actually stated three times, um, and she's stating that she is really at a point where with this last one that she's ready to throw in the towel, but there's something that just won't let her. She has a determination to win, and she just can't seem to walk away because of her determination to win in her marriage. And she's asking me, why do I feel like she just won't walk away? So we're going to discuss that a little bit. That would be my dog Jita in the background. I told you it's going to be kind of crazy, right? So that's my dog Jita. All right, so let's kind of dig into this. The first thing that I want to really talk about is your health. And what I would say to you as a woman to woman is, I know that you stated that he stepped out on you three times within this 20-year marriage. And one of the most important things as a woman, you need to make sure that your health is okay. I'm talking about your vajayjay health, okay? We're going to talk about that mental portion of this in a few minutes. But let's make sure that you are making sure that you're okay in that area. He is obviously what you would call a serial repeat offender in having these extramarital affairs, and you can ask all you want, is he using protection, or assume or want to think that he would be, but he already has a character flaw. So don't ever assume that when he's doing this, that he's protecting himself, which would in turn protect you. You have to protect yourself and educate yourself about your own health and just making sure that everything is okay there. Okay. So now that I kind of got that out the way, let's talk a little, about the mental part of it. I hear you so loud and clear saying that you took your marriage vows serious. You really meant them when you said them. And you actually say that like three times in this letter that you wrote to me. And that's a beautiful thing. And I wish that we all took our marriage vows serious. But oftentimes that's not the case. You will have where one spouse takes it serious and the other spouse does not. And what that in this case, your case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. We are dealing with the fact that obviously these marriage vows are not as serious to your husband that they have been to you. And that is something that you're really going to have to come to grips with, is that it doesn't mean the same to your husband. How can I say that? He's proven that. He doesn't take him as serious as you do. Okay? So that's definitely something that you want to really set and ponder on, and come to the realization that it's really a one-sided playing field here when it comes to the severity of um, how you feel in regards to these marriage vows. Okay, um, I want to get into a belief system. Um, yes, we have our belief systems, our religious beliefs, and then we have all these other belief systems that sometimes we don't even know where they came from. What do I mean? What is your belief system? I understand your belief system in regards to your marriage vows, but where did you get the belief system that you have to stay in this marriage after the first affair and you forgave, then there was a second, and then there was a third? You have this belief system that you have to stay and put up with this. And you need to examine where that belief system came from. Is that belief system from my religion? Is it from my mother, my grandmother, society? Where did I get this belief system? And once you find out where that belief system came from and you do the homework at understanding this belief system, then you want to try to find out and come to a conclusion, I should say, a decision. Is this going to be your belief system? Am I going to adopt this as my truth, that I have to stay in this marriage? I cannot walk away. I'm not strong enough to walk away. God's going to hate me if I walk away. I don't have the means to walk away. It's just easier to stay. Whatever. My mother stayed, so I'm going to stay. This is what women should do. You shouldn't leave your husband. Regardless, I need to stay. I got to pray my way through this and just believe and hope that one day he's going to stop having affairs. When we're both old and gray, and maybe he can't have an affair. We have all these things that play in our head, and you have to find out how that got in your head. Where did that belief system come from? And am I going to make that my belief system? Whatever it is. I can't tell you what that belief system is. Your mother can't, your sister can't, your best friend can't, your pastor cannot tell you what that belief system is. You have to have that relationship. If we're talking about our walk, our faith walk, that's between you and God and what is in the book, and how you're going to interpret that, or when you're going to say enough is enough and ask for an out. Allow God to give you an out and take that out. Okay? I know about outs, okay? I was in a marriage that I needed an out from. And I prayed and I asked God for an out once I made the decision and I did the homework and I knew that I wanted out of this marriage. I had, in my belief system, grounds to leave this marriage. I prayed for an out. And when God gave me that out, I took that out. Okay, so this is some homework that you're gonna have to do, and find out what's going on. I will also say that I know that you say it's only been 3 times. It's been 3 times that you caught him. Okay, this isn't you. It isn't the weight that you've gained over 20 years. It's not you nagging about the garbage, the kids, the this or the that. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is all about this individual and their own character flaw. This is totally on them. But what you have to do is you have to own it, and then you have to come to a decision after doing this homework and finding your own belief systems and your own value in this situation, this adulterous marriage, and come to what you are going to do about it. Because now it's all about you. It's no longer about this individual and their character flaws and what he's doing or what he's done and is he going to do it again. It's not about any of that. It is about you. What do you want to do? Because you have the power. You have the power. You have the power to change all of this. You got some homework to do, some praying, because you are spiritual, some fasting. This cannot be a decision of your pastor. It cannot be a decision of your coach. This has to be a decision that you make based on your homework, your belief system, based on what you desire to have in your life and where you desire to go and move forward. I hope that helped you. Definitely, if you have any other questions, you can email me and let me know exactly what it is, that you'd like to discuss based on the answer that I've given you. But this is very serious, and it's very serious on a lot of levels, health level, mental level, what you want to do with your life, Oh, I could really go into that. But again, you've got to design your life, and only you can design that life for you. So dig into that homework. Let me know how it goes. Email me more questions. Email me. Let me know how the homework is coming and what you decide. And let's talk about it, guys. These are real issues that are going on every single day. So let's dig into it. Let's get raw with it. Let's get real with it, and come up with some solutions that work for you. That work for you. That work for you. Okay? All right. It's Ask Dr. Latrice. I thank you.